Okay, thank you, Libras, for viewing Lena Reads. This is Libra in April 2023. I've already recorded this whole reading. I did reshuffle, and these are new cards, but it's looking the same because this is the same card that came out the last time I tried to record it, and nothing ended up being recorded. But anyway, so back on the same energy that I was on before. It looks like um, somebody's watching. So this is the Page of Swords in this deck, and this is the Page of Wands. So it's a little bit different than the first time because with the Page of Swords here, right? It's like Libra feels like somebody is watching them, and either but Libra is seeing something, seeing more of what is going on, like more of what is going to happen and what is going on. Hold on here. Let me recalibrate it because okay. So it wants me to focus on this, the look in this coyote's eyes, right? And the fact that it's a coyote. It hunts in packs, right? And this eagle is Libra. To me, that is Libra. But you are being watched, um, and you know you're being watched, but, and this is the way I see this, it's like you can see more than it is known you can see, right? So somebody underestimates how much you know about the reason you're being watched, or just how much you know, period. So let me keep going. Yeah, it's like, I gotta say, Libra is like a step ahead on this. And Libra is the sign of justice, which is like, I want to say legal, but then it's not in so far based on what we pulled out. It doesn't have to be legal. It's just like you are an authority to the people who, I don't know, in the first reading it felt like there was some sort of uh, tactic, some sort of strategy being implemented to get you to join into something, or to get your participation in something, or to manipulate you into doing something, or going in a specific direction. In other words, almost like a setup. On a high level, it would be a setup. On a low level, it would just be someone trying to persuade you to go in a way that's um, better for them than you, more in a way that they can benefit from. This is also one of the cards that came out before. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Let me get this right because this is the Medicine Woman deck. This is the Page of Pentacles. These are knights. So with these being knights, it's like this just adds a little bit of energy, a little bit of speed to a little bit of aggression to the fact that you're being watched, right? So we've got the coyotes and we've got the eagles, the birds. The coyotes um, advantage in hunting is that they hunt in packs. So this is the four-leggeds, and it could be four people that are trying to manipulate a situation that they want you to be involved in. And then with the eagle or the flyers, this could be a team too. You could be on a team too, and you know, you could be either one of these. You could be manipulating something into your benefit, or you could be someone could be trying to manipulate you into their benefit. But with this eagle, for me, that's saying that you see things that have tipped you off to what's going on. It is not known that you know what you know. In other words, with the Page of Pentacles here, it's almost like, hold on here, Three of Cups. This Page of Pentacles to me is saying that um, you're not intimidated. You're not pretty much not fazed by what you see. That is going on. Whatever has tipped Libra off about the strategy that's being implemented on you, for you, or against you is not. You're not even worried about it. It's like that's small fish. So this is the Tower. And it is like you either find something out or you get confirmation. So something's confirmed here. Let's see here. Yeah, maybe it's your position. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to have to take it. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Work. That's what I'm getting from the Tower and Eight of Pentacles. It's almost like you just go on about you just continue on with what you're doing, even though you know. See, the Flyers have this advantage. They have this bird's eye view, right? So Libra these people may be people that are under you. Like if it's a work situation, it could be people that are not on the same level as you. But there's also an eagle in this card. So, and this is the pierced shield. There's an eagle with a falcon behind it. Okay, so there's no strategy greater than the strategy that Libra has already, or that Libra has in place already. Like this is okay, so like swords are the strategy here, right? So that would be the totem here, totem of arrows, which is the Knight of Swords. And that would be coming up against the flyers, which are represented by a lightning bolt here. So the lightning bolt has a, what do you call it? An infinite source of power. A sword only has the power of the person who's swinging it, or the person who's using it. So it's showing me here that Libra knows they don't have to worry about this, but there is, for it to be showing up here, there is something you need to be considerate of. Like you need to recognize and pay attention. In the Pentacles, but it looks like you just keep on doing you. It's a lot of swords here. So I want to say, like, I want to take this Seven of Swords, but I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to pull from another deck in here and start clarifying these. So let's see what the situation is for Libra here. I'm going to take it. Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, that didn't come out in the first one. Okay, so with the Ten of Wands here in reverse, Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. Look at this. Okay, so I want to say somebody sees you as, or we're going to call them the four-leggeds. The four-leggeds see you as a burden, or they see you as being able to lift the burden from them, right? You could be their ticket. Yeah, you could be their ticket. And that's why they're watching you. Like, they could just follow your example, but they don't have enough power. They don't feel like they have enough power. They know you're the force here. You got all the pull, you have all the respect, everything that they would need to be able to be you, basically. Let's see here. Yeah. It's crazy because it's like this card, hold on. Let me look a little deeper in that. It could be a work situation with this woman sitting in an office here, but I'm getting here that you're willing to help them. You know what they want, Libra or cross watcher. You know what is expected, or you know what what someone else is trying to accomplish with your, by inviting you or by manipulating you into this, and you're willing to let them, approach you and possibly ask questions or whatever, but they're not going to want to be, I'm getting that they're not going to want to be on Front Street. But if they were if they were able to be on, just come out and say, hey, can you help me advance? Can you help me build my business? Can you help me add income to whatever this is that I'm doing? They don't feel like that's the route to go. That's what I'm getting, or at least that's what I was getting when I first encountered this energy in the first when I first tried to do the reading. Let's see here, 6 of Swords in reverse, clarifying at 16. Yeah, this is okay. So to me, this is saying that you've given them every opportunity to ask or to just be on Front Street about it. I feel like this is something that they talk about. The four-leggeds, I mean, they might talk about this, just dreaming, just dreaming. But as they're talking about it, they're starting to see little things that they can do to get you to help them. But it's coming out. It's coming out deceitful because, I mean, it feels deceitful because they're not able to just come out and say whatever it is. It's like these people, and these people are, they work best from the underside. They're underhanded. Or at least, I don't know, maybe it's just towards you that they're underhanded. I don't know. Let me see here. Okay, there goes the 2 again in the stones. Okay. I think you're going to decide not to work with them, or maybe you have decided not to work with them, but you're not against counseling them. I feel like, let's see. Yeah, the four-leggeds have been cut off. You don't fuck with the four-leggeds. Libra. Let's see. Clarify the 8 of Wands for me. 8 of Cups. I don't know if the rain is making a difference in the audio. I hope it's not. Wands. Yeah, I feel like, okay. You feel like, Libra may feel like, okay, so Libra feels like whatever you would do, whatever you could do if you were a part of this team, it would not get you anywhere because these people aren't ready to have the power that you have. They're not ready to even team up with a force like you. right? They really are dreaming. They really do want to. They want to be you. They wish they could be you, but they can't. And so, being that Libra has seen, it's almost like Libra has foreseen what this alliance would be worth and has judged against it. You don't mind offering advice, but as far as teaming up, you have foreseen that that is a bad idea with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Ooh, it's storming outside. I don't know if y'all can hear that. I hope you can't, but if you can, it's refreshing. We needed rain. Come on, give me something for Libra's situation. Okay. 7. Okay, I did see the 7 of Swords. I decided not to take it because it was just sitting on the bottom of the deck, but there is some sort of like opposing views here, right? That's one thing that's keeping people from coming together on whatever this is on the up and up. So what came out just then was the Nourishment card in reverse. And okay, so it feels like that's saying that you might need to consider like a diplomatic way of turning this down. Like it's going to, it's not going to go away on its own. Like the four-leggeds are not just watching, they are approaching. They're trying, and you see it coming. I mean, when you walk by, you see that they're looking at you. You know, it's just a matter of time before they get their nuts swollen enough to step right on out there and say, "What's your number?" or can I, just have some of your time? Like them people at the store that be selling stuff. Um, it's, it could be something that simple, but it could be something as, even on a bigger scale than that. But it's like you're going to, it's going to get your attention. I mean, it already has your attention, but it's going to command your input. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna command your input, and it's gonna be like you're going to have to balance the way you handle this situation, right? You're not gonna be able to just cut them off or just say, "No, I ain't got no extra change. Go on about your business." You ain't gonna be able to say that. You're going to have to um, you're gonna have to be considerate and stern at the same time, if that makes any sense. Um, I'm gonna clarify these two. Clarify extremes of the hot moon. Somebody cooking. All right, we got a king. That is going to be someone who has to deal with a higher level of respect and a higher level of representation. It's just you can't just be petty, even though you foreseen what is to come, possibly. You cannot treat this like you don't have time for it. And on the other end, I don't know what this is. I don't know why. I don't know if I should say it's like, because we got nourishment and the Ten of Wands, clarified by the Ten of Wands, and they're both in reverse. But it's like, you see that eagle? I mean, that there's an owl in that card. But it's kind of like, wow. Okay, so it's like you get to have these conversations that you like find common ground on with the four-leggeds. And if you're like, if this is a job thing, you may be able to give somebody a job. I mean, there's a borderline deceitful type of energy here, but there's a neutralizing of that deceit with common ground. Like, you're able to, there's a way to manipulate, for Libra to manipulate the situation where it doesn't cost you anything, and it may even add to your worth. I'm gonna pull again. Let's see. Clarify this king here for Libra's extremes. Clarify the Ten of Wands in reverse. I got, let's see here, 3 8s, multiple 10s. Okay. I forgot this one. We're going to have to pull out the book for it. But it's like where this balance comes in, or this common ground comes in. There's another bird. I don't know, what is this? Oh, it's like a big bird cage. Wow. Okay. It's like you can end up being a recruiter here. Like you could end up recruiting these people to your own agenda. Instead, that someone could be watching you to be a part of your team. They may just want guidance, but for whatever it's worth, you do not feel like they are worth your time. But after giving it some, you know, after going through the motions with them or discussing and giving them a chance or whatever, you do find that there is something that they would be good for or could be good for. And this could turn out to be a partnership, or it could be a relationship for somebody. Let's see here. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so yeah, somebody just feels like there's no chance that you would work with these people, or there's no chance that you would give them an opportunity. Because I feel like Libra is in a position here to make the decision. With that Outcast, it's like wow, this person could be they could have a disability, or somebody in the four-leggeds could be um, they could have something that keeps them from growing, either physically or mentally or financially or something like that, but it's something that they don't have control over. But if they had it, if they thought they could get a chance, they would probably work their ass off, to get somewhere if they had the right guidance with this Outcast card here. But yeah, it looks like you may have an opportunity here, Libra, sorry, um, to give an opportunity to make something to build a young person or to help somebody. I cannot not say that you don't feel like this will end well. Okay? Libra does not feel like this will end well, but let's see here. What's the but? Yeah, you just don't feel like this will end well. Like, it doesn't matter if you give somebody an opportunity or if you decide against it or not. But stepping into a new experience. Okay. Disappointment in some affair. Let's see. Stepping into a new experience. So, giving somebody a chance might be something new for you. So, that's a plus. Like, you get to grow from something that's coming out of this whole ordeal. But let's see. What's the but? A meeting with a stranger could be important. Okay. I said, what's the but? Can you help me with why Libra is not open to this experience or these four-leggeds? Okay. Why is Libra not interested in fucking with the four-leggeds? It's not the way that you thought you would be going. It's not, you don't feel like it's for you, and for some reason, and that's with this card, the Ace of Water with the dolphin. Like, dolphins are very intelligent. Through this whole reading, Libra has been like signified by the flyers or the birds, but in this card there's a fish. Actually, a dolphin is a mammal, but that doesn't make it. Hold on. It's like, I don't know what the birds and the fish would have in common here. So I'm going to say that, what's the but? Because there's a but. There's definitely a reason why Libra doesn't want, or it's because you've foreseen. It's like you can't act like you don't know what you know, and you can pretty much call them like you see them at this point. This is a mature Libra that's been through enough to not downplay their own intuition, but not just intuition, it's their knowledge of people. Okay, I'll go back here. What's the but? Okay, here we go with water again. Okay, it's like, it's just a different, it's a different element. You didn't feel like this would be the route you would end up taking. That's what I'm getting. Based on the plan that you have, based on Libra's plan, you didn't feel like you would end up going with the four-leggeds. as opposed to um, I want to say like in another bird, somebody closer to your element. Yeah, an air sign. So it's like, and this doesn't have to do with signs. This is more about elements and how people communicate and who they are based on what they've been through. So you don't feel like they're a good match, but there is room to find common ground here for somebody. Somebody else is like you judge them, but you are able to help them. So I'm looking at it like that. Like, yeah. Um, so basically, this is your opportunity to help someone that is open to learning from you with the Ten of Bowls here. These would be your followers. So, um, but when I say you've foreseen something, hold on. When I say you've foreseen something, you know how this will turn out. You know how this will end. You know when it's time to pull out. Hold on. Yeah, literally. You know when it's time to be done with it, to break this up. But like I said, there's something in it for you as well. I'm seeing powerful, but don't let that go to your head. Is that what it is? Let's see. Hmm. Okay. So the growth in this ordeal for Libra is it's a balancing growth. Like it is the growth that says I've I come a long way. I've paid my dues to the community, and it's gonna feel good that you did it after you do it. Um, the challenge will be to find a creative way to let the four-leggeds go when it's no longer beneficial to you, and you know that they can find something else. Like when it's time to move on, you may have to lead. You may have to be the lead in that um, phase of the game as well. So let's see here. Hmm. I'm getting You have the power to give and you have the power to take away. What is that? You may need to I don't know what this is saying. I feel like, oh, hold on. Let me get the book and see what this card is. Hold on just a second, because this deck doesn't follow the typical tarot. And this card is the Magician, basically, in here. But yeah, it came out in reverse, and it's basically the Magician, but I said you have the power to give and the power to take away, because see that lightning bolt in the middle of that card? It's just like the lightning bolt for the Tower here. And this is a balancing energy because they're both opposite. They're opposite each other, these two lightning bolts for me. So that would be saying that you have the power, and the power can be used for good, but the balance is to use the same power that you use for good for balance, right? What's the opposite of good? You have to use it for, I ain't gonna say bad, but just to balance. You know what I'm saying? So when you get into something that ain't working, you have to, you have to use your power to end it. Like you give it a chance, you end it. So it's power in this reading. I think the main thing about this reading is recognizing power, right? And using power. You can't always be good. You can't be good 24 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? And even when you are, it comes a time when you're going to have to, whoop your kids, or, like it's not always going to be good what you have to do with your power. It doesn't necessarily have to be bad either, but it will just have to balance. I don't know how to say that without, I don't want to give no advice that makes people think that it's okay to do dirt, but in this case there will have to be a power that balances, and Libra has that lightning bolt on the up and on the downside, above and below. Okay, that was interesting.